is Britain
Simply not ready, and we need to rebuild war readiness.
maybe, but just not in the way that you think. You see, the UK government has decided to cut its aid budget and give that money to defence.
Planes, tanks, and ships.
But is it actually keeping the men and women who served in our armed forces safe? Many experts don't necessarily think so. And the reason for that is because if you look at what the UK's aid commitments are, they are committed, for example, to the UN conflict resolution and peace building program. And even in a pessimistic view, where it only works maybe a quarter of the time, that still saves $5 billion US. Talking from around 2024, the UK government's aid programs in places like Egypt, Tunisia, and Algeria, places where people who are concerned about immigration should possibly and probably pay attention because these are places from which migrants often come to the UK, then you might be surprised to know that we're talking about almost 17,000 people who've been provided with shelter, medical assistance, over 1,000 local people and migrants who've gotten access to life-saving skills that have changed their lives, given them the ability to make stability in a particular place so that they don't feel the race, that incentive to get to the UK in order to find a place that gives them the ability to stay safe. And beyond that, you could talk about the way in which that by August 2025, the UK's work with the MPOX program with the Democratic Republic of Congo has meant that, well, they've issued over 1 million health alerts. They've been able to investigate thousands of them. And at the same time, they've been able to set up 11 centers dedicated to the care of human beings, which is why some people look at the overall case for defense. They look at what happened with the pandemic and the way in which infectious diseases do not respect borders, but instead don't even listen to doctors' orders and infect people's bodies and destroy lives and harm businesses. And if we don't want that to happen again, then a more holistic view of defense might mean that we have to increase the amount that we spend on aid. But what do you think about all of that? Let us know your thoughts down below, and as always, you can follow Nova for more.